This is Neil Ratner Rock Doc here on WDSC Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock, with support from Transcendental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcendental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. This past week, Donald Fagen celebrated his 76th birthday. Fagen is basically a self-taught musician, although he did spend a few semesters studying formally at Berklee College of Music. Donald became interested in rhythm and blues in the late 50s, and the first record he bought was Chuck Berry's Reelin' and Rockin'. However, at the age of 11, his cousin introduced him to jazz, and after Fagen went to the Newport Jazz Festival, Donald became a jazz snob. In the early 60s, Fagen regularly took the bus to the Village Vanguard in Manhattan to see performances by jazz musicians like Charlie Mingus, Sonny Rollins, Thelonious Monk, and Miles Davis. Fagen learned to play the piano and joined a jazz trio in high school, and upon graduating in 1965, Donald enrolled at Bard College. And as he describes, Bard was where he met his future musical partner, Walter Becker.
Yeah, we met at school. I actually heard him before I saw him because there was this little kind of outbuilding that was kids used as a kind of club, music club, and I was going over there for some reason. It was a little ways into the woods, and I heard this very convincing blues guitar. Somebody with a nice touch, which you didn't hear too much aside from records in those days.
Right.
And so I went in, and then that's when I met Walter, and he was just playing some blues or whatever. And we started talking, and then a few days later, he asked me if I wanted to write some tunes, and that's how it started. Yeah. Just
like that, so simply. Isn't it wild how things start? When you wrote together, did one of you assume the lyric duties and one the music, or did you kind of just collaborate on both? How did it work?
When we started, it was kind of, we just get together and do both at once, music and lyrics. I'd sit down at the piano and he'd have a guitar or a bass or something. As years went on, I started maybe doing more of the music, and he was he would be brought in to sort of polish the music up, and then we'd work on lyrics together.
My Old School is a song by Steely Dan inspired by an incident that occurred while Fagen and Becker were students at Bard. An aggressive local DA by the name of G. Gordon Liddy, referred to as Daddy G in the song, orchestrated a pot raid at the school, ensnaring Becker, Fagen, their girlfriends, and about 10% of the student body. And although Fagen sings he's never going back, in 1985, Donald returned to Bard to receive an honorary degree. Okay, let's listen. With Donald Fagen on piano and lead vocals, Steely Dan and My Old School.